Mast. I know what you all are saying. Haven't we finished with the mast? Well, maybe. Maybe not. The mast comes through the deck here and it goes all the way down to the stem down there. And I was reading Christine de Merchant's blog again, which I do every once in a while because she's got a lot of really great insights and tips and information in there, so you should definitely read it if you haven't. I was reading the section about her making her mast. I probably should have read about that before I started making mine. She mentioned that she had inserted a core into the mast to strengthen it where it emerged through the deck and at the base of the mast as well. Just so that area where it's going to have a lot of sideways force pressing against it, and it's going to potentially want to break at that point. Now, obviously I haven't done that. My mast is fully hollow, but I think it sounds like a really good idea. I'm already not, super excited about the strength level of this mast because of the materials that went into it, and also since it was my first bird's mouth construction, the techniques that I used were not superb. So I think it could probably do with all the strengthening it could get. I'm going to try and rectify that mistake now. So here we have the bottom region of the mast, and I've measured here. The deck level is approximately here. I just thought if we put a core 30 centimeters ish long that sticks out 150 millimeters on each side of where the deck level is, and make this piece solid for that distance, that should give us a reasonable amount of strength there. Why did I choose 30 centimeters? It just seemed like a good amount. I don't know, actually. Maybe this will not make any difference. Maybe it'll weaken the mast. I don't know. But I just have some sort of feeling that this might be a good idea. Also, this hole in the bottom I'll fill to a depth of, I don't know, 40 millimeters or 50 millimeters or something. I was never quite sure whether or not I should fill in the bottom. Now I guess it'll be sealed. So will that matter? I don't know. Will water be able to condense out of the air that's inside the mast? Maybe. I just don't know. I don't know anything. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's my motto. So I gotta make a template for the hole at the end of the mast here so it fits perfectly in here. And this is what I did at the top of the mast. Just got a bit of baking paper here and it's stretched over. I don't know if this is a good technique, but this is what I did. I think I can pretty much just trace this. Oh no! Oh, it rolled. Oh, roly-poly. Oh, cheeky! Come back. Should have put some clamps on this. Makes cool sounds as well. There's probably a standard technique for doing this. I'll just cut out the piece of wood that is that shape. After a little bit of trial and error sanding down, fits in pretty good. I don't want to put it in all the way because I won't be able to get it back out in order to put glue in there, but that's the plug for the bottom. I'm going to put a section of this in here. I hope this is the right thing to do. Oh, I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. That block fits in like that. Now, of course, the bottom of this hole isn't flat. I need to cut the bottom of this wood so it fits it. I made this little template which should match the bottom of the hole. So those guide lines. trimmed off the edges a little bit, so it should fit in this hole pretty well. Yeah, wow, much deeper than it was before. You put the goo in the hole. Got the hole filled with goo. Well, here goes. Well, we'll see how that goes. 3 spars, all alike in sexiness, in the fair garage where I built them. I've trimmed off as much excess of this piece I glued in as I could just with the saw, and now I need to trim the rest of it off. And what I also want to do is I want there to be continuity between the top bit here and the bottom bit here. So what I mean is that right now this piece here is only sort of butted onto the solid piece, so that's not super strong. I want to create a kind of scarf type thing. So what I'm going to do is shave down about maybe 10 centimeters on either side of the solid piece to a depth of 8 millimeters, so it'll be half the depth of these pieces. Then I can lay this piece on top, glue it down, and then do the final shaping. There will be one piece which goes all the way along the top of the solid bit, and it's glued on a large face here instead of just the small butt at the end of there. So this stave will sort of have continuity all the way down, as if it were just scarfed in place. Because I don't want to create a strengthening which just introduces another weakness, which would be bad. I've got this set up right here. The router on its little aluminium angle pieces can go back and forward here, and it should be reasonably flat. I'll just set the depth of the bit and just cut out a flat bit in the side of the mast here that will fit that in it. Not bad. Pretty successfully glued on there. Just have to trim it down to the rest of the shape, and that will be done.